rush. And this is really happening through our history as Muslim, and is happening in daily life too. So the Quran at the beginning say it's not what da'aka rabbuka. Allah is not forsaken you. It's not abandoned. It's really here. There's a lot of struggle, yes, but this is the right path. And if you follow this right path, وَلَسَوْفَ يُعْتِيكَ رَبُّكَ فَتَرْضَى, then you can see signs through this path. You can see, even if there is difficulty, but you can see the good results. So this is also why it needs a lot of patience. And the Quran will introduce the patience as value, and Allah also later on will be introduced as sabur, right? So Allah himself will be introduced as the patient. It's the most, if you like, patient. But we as human beings also, we need to introduce that in our life as a new quality that will help us to reach this goal. And this is very interesting also to see this. So this is what, and the Quran also is give us, when we look at the universe, the idea of Al-Duha, this brightness, everything is clear, and Al-Layli idha saja, you can see layl, you can see night, you can see rest, and give you this image and Al-Layl also, it's a time when you not just rest, but also you cannot move because of the darkness. But also this gives idea of the place or that revelation should have in our life. Because the Quran himself is the guidance. So it means without revelation, it will be as if there is motionless. There is night, there is sajah, there is no movement. But by having that ability to introduce continuously the revelation in our life, it will be also brightness that will help us to have that, to reach the meaning, and also in quicker time. So this is the practicing, how to practice even if you are under the most difficult time. You should not take yourself as reference to extract the meaning you need for your action. You should always have that ability to keep yourself with relation for your action in the universe, and for the meaning is Al-Quran, and there's dialogue between three of you, if you like, so you can continue your journey. And this is very interesting. And also Al-Akhirah khayrun laka min al-ula is not just Al-Akhirah here is this life and the hereafter, but also in your journey toward Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So also is a way to measure as an individual, but also as a society too. You should not go, backward, right?
Yeah.
But you should also, this should help you to measure your success in this life. And the success is not how much you have ability of acting in this universe, no, but also how much you are able to act, but have the right meaning that can help you continue your journey. So you should not also lose that balance between both. So you can see as new ummah, what is the challenge here? It's not that ability to act, but also that ability to maintain a meaning to your action that can help you to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and in continuous manner.
This is very beautiful, where this life and the next become really one. There is no really separation. So everything coming is part of that akhirah, okay, until really we get into the next one. So this is really a continuous trip. And when Najib was here talking about going backward, it seems to me now I can see it, how Muhammad ﷺ was very keen about that meaning, because he was warning his companions. Okay? that لا تعودوا من بعد القهقرة. Do not go backward after me. This is a journey forward. Okay, you see, don't go, okay, backward, okay, and declining, collapsing, okay, failing. Even when you stop, when the movement stops, because others are moving, you think that you are in standstill, but standstill meaning really going backward, or really sometimes death while you are still alive. I remember Ahmad Shawqi, a celebrated a poet of the 20th century, when he wanted to say good words when he visited the tomb of Khalid ibn al-Walid, for he said, "Ya musajjan fi qubbat al-khuld ya Khalid." Musajjan, he used the word musajja from sajja, and he is basically motionless. So that poet took that very interesting word from Quran, وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا سَجَى, to support that this is really when you stop moving. Even when you are still alive, but you look like you are dead. So that how we can avoid that state of dying before even our own biological death. Okay, when we stop moving forward. When you stop moving, it means immediately we are going backward.
And also, Brother Walid, this can happen in any human being society too. Mm-hmm. Because here, okay, take this image. Here we are on the last stage, if you like, last era, when the reference is perfected, but there is no other prophets. So it's our responsibility as human being society, even if to use the reference, to extract what you need as the Quran called deen, as a system of meaning that can help us living our life and continuing our journey. But because as human being, anything we extract, regardless if by using the reference of meaning, of the reference of action, we can reach a point in our journey when we extract it is not able to help us continue our journey. Let's say, for example, the universe. You have certain reading and meaning and the ability to act in the universe. And you are able, for example, to help 6 billion people to live their life, what they need as dress, as food, or, to live their life in this universe. But after 1,000 years, for example, let's say you have 20 billion people. Maybe that way to deal with the universe is no longer able to feed this new population, for instance. So here, unless you change that ability and that precision when you ask your question, or, and your understanding of the universe to get what you want, there's no other option but to go back and just keep 6 billion people alive. You will just lose the other because you don't have that ability unless you change even your paradigms, the way to deal with the universe, the way things look, in relation with each other. It's the same thing when you deal with the reference of meaning too. So you can reach a certain point in your trip moving toward your goal when you extracted using Al-Quran himself, is no longer able to answer the question of meaning that you need to continue your journey as human being society. So it becomes as sajja, it becomes really as still, and you will find yourself under a lot of rush how to maintain both.